my name is Crystal and this is my kitty Bo, and today we have a pick a card reading. This is going to be all about who your soulmate is. So this could be somebody in your life right now, or it could be somebody coming up in the future. So we're going to ask the tarot cards about this storyline of how you come to meet your soulmate, and then we're going to pick some oracle cards for characteristics of your soulmate, some past life energies, and also some cards for future energies. So we have 3 piles today, pile 1, 2, and 3. You can go ahead and tune into your intuition. Pick the pile that calls out to you. As soon as you repile, you can skip ahead to your reading. Timestamps are in the description box, and I will see you in your reading. Hi pile 1, this is your reading. I'm going to put out your cards for you now. We're going to start with the tarot cards, which is going to give you like a storyline with your soulmate or the love of your life. And then we're going to pull some other cards for characteristics, things you need to know. I have some past life cards as well, so we're going to get kind of into depth about your soulmate. So the first card we have in your story is the Queen of Pentacles. Lovely. Then we have the 9 of Swords. We have the 6 of Pentacles. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. Awesome. So that's where it happens. Okay. And then I have a few more cards that I'm going to put right underneath the other cards. And we're starting off with the Empress. Amazing. We have the Princess of Cups. That's like the Page of Cups. We have the 6 of Swords right under this one, and then we have the Moon. Okay, very cool. Okay, so this is where you're starting from. Now this has definitely got to be you. So we have 2 cards that are very similar. This is very strong female energy. So whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. This is just like strong female energy, or you could think of it as like receiving energy, or like as creative, kind of like, like creative energy. But I always think of female as receiving energy and creative energy. So we have both of these cards. So this is you, and we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reading is the first card, and she's kind of like looking off in the other direction. So she's starting over here and she's looking off this way. So she's looking off the past. So I'm kind of thinking either, maybe you've done a lot of thinking about the past and you kind of are going to be ready soon for the next step, because this is a very like sort of getting ready card, and a card of like being grounded and like healthy. So maybe you've like had like, you could be on vacation or something like that. You could be taking some time off from work or school or something like that. So this is a really good place to start from. And also you're just kind of focusing on yourself. And that is very similar to the Empress. The Empress is very similar to that as far as like just focusing on herself, and like this is a very beautiful card about like honoring yourself and valuing yourself. And when you value yourself, other people value you more because you're valuing yourself more. So I love these cards. This is a great start to your reading. Oh, also this card, I often think of this as like the one of the romantic partners. So it's like you're ready for your soulmate, you're ready for your romantic partner, or you're getting ready for them. So that's super cool. Okay, so now the next cards we have are kind of like where you are now. It could be like how you're feeling right now, or just like the real current situation that's happening. And so we have a 9 of Swords. So this could be you like thinking about it a lot and being worried about it. So there could be, maybe you're worried that they're not coming, or you're worried it won't go well, or maybe you're just stressed out. But that's gonna completely change, so don't worry about that. This is just a temporary situation, and it's right under the Princess of Cups. So to me, that means that you might be stressed about like things beginning in love, like maybe stressed about something new coming in love. But again, like this is a really good card of new beginnings. So don't get too stressed out about it, because there are new beginnings coming for you. And you definitely have somebody coming. So don't worry about that. And this is a soulmate reading. So this is your soulmate. So it's all really good. Okay, so the next card is the Six of Pentacles. So like any worries or troubles or stress that you have is gonna balance out. So it's like you're gonna see that everything that you were worried about, you didn't need to worry about it, because everything is gonna kind of be work itself out. This is a really good card of like somebody helping you, or just like things in life sort of balancing out. And it's right, we also have this Six of Swords right underneath it. And the Six of Swords is, again, we have two sixes, and sixes are all about balance, and they're about love and beauty. And so I just think like the thing that you're worried about, the swords, right? This is swords too. So that thing you were worried about is now balanced out in these cards. So this is kind of like the near future. So it's coming soon, the balancing out. Okay, and then once everything sort of balances out in your mind and in your life, when you get a little less worried about it, or you just get, moving out of the stress place, somebody comes. And I don't think you will know, I don't know if you'll know who they are, that they're your soulmate. Like, I just think this could even be just somebody inviting you to something. So this could be them, or it could be somebody inviting you to go somewhere where they'll be. But it's definitely an invitation to something, or from someone. And then we have the moon underneath it. And the moon is kind of about like you're not really clear, but you have some kind of intuitive feeling about them. So you just have a feeling, you don't know what it is, but it feels like you should do it. You should go to this, take them up on the date, or take them up on the invitation. It might also be like a nighttime thing, because it's the moon. So the moon could be out, it could be like a full moon or a new moon, or it could just be dark outside. So that's really cool too. And I'm just gonna pull you one more card to see like what happens after that. Let's see. Ooh, wow, okay. So Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is a celebration. So it's definitely an invitation to some kind of celebration. So it could be like, if it's in warm weather, because it looks like these people are outside. So you could be outside somewhere, be somewhere where people are celebrating, or there could be something to celebrate. So it could be like a wedding. This is like a classic wedding card, or it could be just some kind of like celebration that's kind of like a big fun celebration. And let me pull you one more card for that. Okay, the Eon. Ooh, okay. So what I'm getting from this is that this is like, you might see at this celebration, if it's a wedding, you might realize, you might have some feeling that this could be the right person for you. Like in this wedding, the wedding scenario, like at somebody else's wedding, or just in general, during this time, you feel there's something like that you connect, that they could be your soulmate. They feel there's something that happens that you realize that they are your soulmate, or you kind of feel it. Yeah, because this is a really big card. So it's almost like a feeling of destiny. Like when you're in the place, you feel like there's this destiny. So I don't know what it is that happens, but maybe it'll be some kind of just like feeling maybe that you've been there before or something like that, or you know this person, something like that. Okay, that's really cool. I'm getting chills, so that's super cool. All right, so I'm gonna pull you a card from the Romance Angels, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna get some more details about your soulmate and what you should know, how you can recognize them. Okay, can we get a card for pile one's soulmate and how they can recognize them? Ooh, okay, 2 cards. 3 cards. Okay, new love. Okay, new love. And it says, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, so it could either mean that it's a brand new person, or it could just be that if it's somebody already in your life, it would be somebody that you knew before, but you didn't feel that way about them, but like your feelings change. Yeah, it's somebody that stirs your romantic feelings. So I feel like you won't feel like they're a friend when this happens. You won't feel that. Like when this whole thing, happens, when you go to the celebration, I don't think so. It'll feel romantic. Even though you will like them on like a friend level, you will also have romantic feelings. That's what I feel like. Okay, and then we have healing family issues. Okay. So this could be like a family thing that you go to. Or they could remind you of somebody in your family, which, happens a lot when I feel like the people that are really important to you, sometimes they feel like your family. They feel like they feel familiar to you, as I was saying before. Okay, and finances and career. Okay, so this person could be a financial person, or they could just be really good with their finances or their career. So they could be successful or like on that kind of a track to be successful. Or maybe the situation, there's, it involves people that are successful. There's some kind of like success energy around you guys. So now we're gonna pick some cards. These are past life cards. So this will tell you how you knew this person in a past life, and we'll get some details about that. Can we get a card for what the relationship or past life was like with this person, please, for group 1? Ooh, spouse. Okay, so you were definitely married to them in a past life. That's very straightforward. And is there anything else we need to know about their past life? I just wanted to say that I'm seeing that it was a happy marriage, because he's kissing her. It just looks very sweet and happy. Oh, it's very sweet and happy. Okay, and let's see if there's anything else you need to know about your past life with this person. Whoa, okay, Native American. Okay, so you could have been Native Americans, or you had something to do with Native Americans. It could also be like indigenous people. It doesn't have to be Native American. I see this as just an indigenous people card. So either you were, or you were involved with people in that era that were Native Americans. That's super cool. Okay, so now to finish off your reading, I'm gonna get some characteristics of your person, so your soulmate, so you'll know who they are when you meet them. So I'm gonna pull one of these cards. These are Lenormand cards. Okay, can we have a characteristic of group 1's soulmate, please. Okay, oh, the writer. Okay, so the writer is all about news. So this could be somebody who, the first thing that comes to mind is somebody who talks, who's a good communicator. They could be a writer, or they could just be somebody who's very good at communicating, at speaking. They could have a job that they have to communicate, or they have to write, or they have to talk to other people, or do public speaking, or anything like that. So that's really cool. Okay, and anything else, another characteristic of the soulmate of pile 1? Oh, just one, please. One card, please, about the characteristics of pile 1. Fish. Okay. This is a financial card. So, you know how I was saying finances and career? This is what this is. This is the money card. So they're going to have something financial going on. Either they work in finance, or maybe they're interested in that. Maybe they're interested in stocks and stuff like that. Or yeah, they just have a focus on finances and their career and like being successful, or they come from a family like that. Okay, very cool. Let's pick a characteristic, how they feel about you. Let's see if this, I'm not sure if let's see. Oh, the ship. Okay, perfect. So the ship is about like having opportunities, and like sort of like, you know, in the olden days, they used to, you know, everything came on ships. So you're waiting for the ship. You're waiting for the ship to come in, waiting for your ship because it's bringing all the stuff on the ship. And then the ship leaves, right? And it gives you an opportunity to trade. So the ship is like a feeling of opportunity and of like things happening and like your life moving forward. And so that's what I feel like this person is gonna feel like when they meet you. They're gonna feel like, oh wow, we're gonna like, we can go on the same path in life together. We are similar, and we have like similar things that we want, and we want to go in a similar direction. And you know, maybe he thinks you're an opportunity. Like, oh my gosh, this person is an opportunity for me. And so he or she is gonna try very hard to be successful with you. Again, this person has this like success energy that they want to be successful. So I feel like they're gonna want to be successful with you, and they're gonna want you to go on their journey with them. I love that. Okay, so let's just pick an overall card about your soulmate. Let's see, let's just pick one of these tarot cards. I get like an overall card about your relationship in the future. An overall card for pile 1's relationship in the future. Okay, we've got 2 cards. Okay, so we have the 4 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Pentacles, this is like a solid foundation. So I feel like you guys are going to build a solid foundation. Again, this is with this person, the success-oriented person. They're going to be very concerned with building a solid foundation. So I think that's really good. Also, it feels like they're going to want to hold on to you, like they're going to want to not lose you. So they're going to make sure that they're doing the right things to keep you. Yeah, so just know that if they're, you know, if it feels like they're trying really hard, it's because they really want to keep you. They see you as very valuable. As I said before, they really see you as they see you as the right person, and they see you as very valuable. So they're gonna have to work hard for you. They feel like they do. It's just not a bad thing. Okay, okay, and then we have the 10, okay, we have 10 of Swords. So the 10 of Swords, this could be like the end, they're kind of like done with drama in their life. And maybe both of you guys feel like you are done with drama. You're like leaving the, you know, things that didn't work in the past. and you're ready for the next thing. So this card is just telling you, you know, don't bring anything from the past in, to just like move forward, because they're like, this is all brand new stuff. Let me just pull you one more of those. About your relationship with your soulmate. Okay. Relationship with your soulmate. One more card. Okay. Oh, wow. The Ace of Swords. Okay. So this is a communication card and an ideas card. So as you know, I was saying before with this communication, I feel like you guys are going to have really good communication. It's like almost like a meeting of the minds is what I'm hearing. It's like you guys just, it's like you can create something, you have all these new ideas together and you have great conversations. And also I feel like you're both really clear that each other is the right person. So I love that, but very much like a relationship where you enjoy talking and you enjoy, you know, getting your advice and talking about things. Like it's a very like communicative kind of relationship. You guys might enjoy like studying together or learning together, discussing intellectual things, or if not intellectual, just discussing the news or discussing what's going on in the world or discussing something, but like ideas. So I love that. Let me just pick one more card for anything else we need to know about what your relationship will be like. Okay, yes, oh my gosh. Wow, Page of Swords. So that's exactly what I was saying. The Page of Swords is all about new ideas, new inspiring ideas. And like when you talk to the person, you get really, really clear about, like if you don't know what to do, the person has so many great ideas and helps you get really, really clear. Because we have this person who's coming out of the clouds and getting really clear. I love that. So you're just gonna love like asking for them for advice, or they will love asking you for advice. You guys are, it's gonna be really fun because you will inspire each other. So I love that. So that is all for today. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please like and subscribe and comment, and I will see you again in your next reading. Okay, bye. Hi Pile 2, this is your reading. I am going to put out your cards for you now. We're going to start off with the tarot cards, which is going to give you like a storyline about your soulmate and how you come together. And then we'll pull some other cards for the characteristics of your person and your relationship. And we also have some past life cards. So it's going to be very cool. So we're going to start off with the Queen of Swords, and then we have the Five of Swords, and then the Five of Cups. We have the Ten of Pentacles, amazing, and then we have the King of Wands. Very cool. Okay, and then I have some other tarot cards to put underneath. So we have the Tower. We have the Queen of Swords again. So this is a very strong card in your reading. The Ace of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles. And we are ending with the Five of Wands. And we also have an Eight of Pentacles as well. Okay. So these are the first, this is kind of like where you're starting from. So this would be you. And the Queen of Swords is all about being very authentic, just feeling really comfortable being yourself. And maybe you don't always feel comfortable being yourself, but that's what she does. Like, she's all about just, it's more important for you to be yourself and be authentic than anything else, you know. And especially I love her in like a relationship reading, because I think it's really important. If you're authentic and being your true self, then you'll attract somebody who likes you for you, you know. And so I love that. And she's the tower is underneath her, so this might be like a huge change for you. Or maybe you've like gone through some things in your life that are big changes, and you're kind of like, I'm just gonna, who cares? Like, I've had so many changes. I just want to be this person. I don't want to put up with anything, you know, that's not good for me anymore. So yeah, so this is a very positive thing for you to be doing, though it might feel a little bit like, you know, different, like very different, but really good for you. Okay, and then we have the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is like, I feel like it's like you are here communicating, and you know, some people might walk away, right? But don't worry about that. Look how it's surrounded by her. Like, this is a really positive thing. It gets you very clear on like who is the best person for you in your life. And so the people who don't like you for you will go away, but that's fine, because we're talking about your soulmate here. So your soulmate is gonna absolutely love you like for who you are, you know, with no pretenses, or not trying to be anybody that you're not, but just like your authentic self. So don't worry about it if people do, you know, seem to go away, especially like in dating. You know, that's a good thing. If they go away, like if you're authentic and they go away, that's okay. They should go away, because then the right person will come in. Yeah, so I kind of see you like, it's interesting that you might be a little sad that some people go away when you're being her. But, you know, the interesting thing about this Five of Cups card is that there are 2 full cups and 3 empty cups. And the 2 full cups are actually the relationship, the good relationship. But this person, you, are focusing on the things that didn't happen. And so this card is telling you to focus on the good things. It's almost like you just have to turn around, focus on the things that are working for you, and the people in your life that are working for you, that love you, you know, for you. Because this is an Ace of Pentacles right underneath here. So you are growing something very strong. You're growing a really strong foundation. And that is going to be with this soulmate person. And that is going to bring in that soulmate person. Cool. So then we have the 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, so if you turn around and focus on the positive, here is this opportunity. And I feel like this is where you're going to come together with this person in the future. This could be like a party. There are a whole bunch of people here having a party or hanging out. Could be outside or in a building, indoor, outdoor. There are dogs there. There looks like it could be a family, or it could just be friends. It could also be like a work situation or around a financial area. It could just be a party that, you know, is a kind of expensive party, or you have to, you know, dress up or something like that, or, you know, all of those things, any of those things. So you will go to that, and then this person shows up because this is the King of Wands. So your person is the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is like a entrepreneurial person. So they could be an entrepreneur, or they could be a creative person. They could be somebody who has to like sort of make things happen in the world, kind of like make their own way. Or they could just be like a fire sign. They could be a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries, or they could just have that in their chart, like moon or rising sign, Venus. Yeah, but that's cool. What the really cool thing is that you, as the Queen of Swords, go really well with the King of Wands. Fire and air go really well together in astrology. And so it's like your ideas feed this person. So you have all these great ideas, or you know who you are when you communicate. You inspire this person, and then this person inspires you, and you guys want to create together. So yeah, I love that. That's really, really cool. Okay. So it's interesting because we have all of these 5 cards that showed up in the relationship. I mean, in the reading of these 5 cards and these 5 cards, which I'm going to talk about. So 5 in tarot, it goes from 1 to 10, and 5 is right in the middle. So it's kind of like the thing you have to get over. There's like some kind of like challenge, or like the hump, right? That you have to get over before it's, you know, before it's smooth sailing to 10, or it's a little less challenging. So there is some kind of like challenge energy around, you know, you coming together has a challenge energy around it. But we have this King of Wands loves challenge. So this person is not going to mind any challenges. And in fact, this person is sitting right on top of the 5 of Wands, which is all about the competition. So this is a very competitive person, probably thinks that they think they have to compete for you, or they just like competing. That's like who they are. So you might feel that from them, not competing with you, but competing like with other people. You know, if you're dating other people, or they're just other people around you, they might feel like they want to win. They want to win with you. That's what I'm feeling like. Yeah. Okay, cool. So let me pull you. Oh, and then there's also this card. This is the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, there's this card. It's the 8 of Pentacles. And the 8 of Pentacles is all about like having a firm foundation, like a firm financial foundation, or doing work that you love. And so I do feel like this person is successful and does work that they love. And maybe they've gotten to a certain point in their life where they feel successful, because it is a king, and kings are very successful cards. Again, we have this king and queen, so that's the partnership, king and queen together. So that's really, really cool. Okay, so let's pick, I want to pick some of these romance angel cards so we can ask about your relationship with your soulmate. See what we get. Okay, healing family issues. Okay, so yeah, I feel like maybe they remind you of your family, or you guys could have like, they could, you know, have some challenges with their family, or you could have some challenges with your family, but they are going to help you heal those, if that makes sense. Like you guys together are going to be able to, it's almost like I don't know, you guys help each other. So you help each other heal these things, any kind of issues. Yeah. It says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So there's some kind of healing in your own family that you need to do, but I feel like this person will help you. You guys will help each other do that. Okay, let's pick another one. That's very good. That's very healthy. Anything else about this relationship? Pile 2. Okay. Ooh, past life relationship. Okay. That's perfect because we have past life cards. So we're going to ask about that. It says you have known each other before. Yeah, so you had a relationship in the past. Very cool. Let's ask. These are actually past life cards. So they will tell us what your relationship was in the past. So let's ask that. What was pile 2's soulmate relationship in the past? Orphan. Interesting. Okay, I haven't seen this card before. Okay, so you could have been an orphan, or you could have both been orphans, or one of you could have helped the other. You know, you could have both been orphans and known each other that way. Or one of you was an orphan, or you helped children in some way. Maybe you helped orphaned children. There's the energy of orphaned children. Interesting. Also, I get like just children in general. Maybe you guys were kids together. That's what I'm feeling, like you guys were kids. Okay. Let's pick another one. Okay. Trust and faith. Wow. So trust and faith. So in your past life with this person, you learned about trust and you learned about faith. So maybe you learned how to be spiritual, or you learned to trust the universe, or you became religious in some way, something that taught you to trust in something like a higher power. Yeah, that's really beautiful. Let's pick one more. It's really cool. Yeah, I have a feeling that maybe you were religious, or maybe you were around, if you were kids or you were orphans, you were around like nuns or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Anything else? That's really interesting. Anything else about pile 2's relationship in a past life? Persecution and inquisition. Okay. So yeah, I kind of feel like, and I don't know if that was you or if it just was like around you, but I'm getting this like religious thing and the orphan thing. So there just could have been something, maybe like somebody in your life was persecuted, and that's why you were an orphan. That's what I'm getting. Okay, interesting. Okay, so let's pick, I would like to pick some cards for more characteristics about your soulmate, and these are Lenormand cards. So a few more characteristics about pile 2's soulmate, please. Okay. Ooh, fish. Okay. So again, with the finances, this person is successful, or they have some kind of focus on money. So they handle their money well, or they have some kind of money that came in recently. That could be it. Okay. They definitely are concerned about success, I would say, for sure. Anything else? Okay. Ooh, the house. Okay. So the house is all about the home. So this is all about the family. So this could be somebody who loves their family, or wants to create a family, or like wants to create a stable foundation in their life. Or maybe they want to buy a house. With the money and this card together, they could actually be thinking about buying a house or an apartment or something like that as well. So that's really interesting. Okay, they could also have Cancer energy, because Cancers are family people. Anything else about this person? Any characteristics? The ship. Okay. The ship is all about like opportunities. So back in the olden days when people used to, like, everything happened on a ship, all the commerce came in on a ship. So that's what this card is all about. It's all about like opportunities. So, you know, this person definitely is like a go-getter, and they really are looking for opportunities. They have a lot of opportunities. They might also feel like you make them more successful, is what I'm getting. Like, how you are makes them feel really successful, and you inspire them. And they have like new ideas for making money by being around you. That's really, really cool. I love that. Okay, so let's pick a couple more cards about your actual relationship with your soulmate. Okay. Can we have a card for the relationship? What the relationship is like with pile 2 soulmate. Their soulmate relationship, what it's like. Okay. Just one card, please. One card, please, for pile 2. Okay. Wow, the Priestess. I love this card. Okay, so this could, just in general, the Priestess could just mean that you are connected to that person's soul. Like, you guys together are supposed to be together for your own soul's growth. So that's the first thing that I get from this card. Also, you could be like just connected to them. Like, maybe you think about them and they can feel that you're thinking about them. So if you haven't met them yet, you can still connect to them. You can connect to them until they come. You can start connecting to them just by like closing your eyes and just getting a feeling and connecting to them. So I love that. That's super cool. Also, there's something about this card about hidden. So it's not the right time. It's kind of being hidden from you. So something is being hidden until it's the right time. Okay, let's pick one more card for your relationship. Oh, also you guys just might be spiritual. So you might love to do something spiritual together. Meditation, tarot, something like that. Okay. Anything else about the relationship? Okay. Oh, I love that card. This is the Knight of Cups. So this is the wish coming true card. So this is like you wished for it. So both of you wished for this to happen. So I would say that this person is like somebody that you would wish for. Like, you've dreamed about them, or you've like written down like all the things that you want, like you made a list. So if you haven't made a list of the things you would want in a soulmate, you should definitely do that, because that will come true. That's what this card says. And if you've already done it, great, because that will come true, because this is all about like this happiness that your wish came true. And so I also feel like that's true of this person as well, that they very much feel like you are somebody that they've wished for. So I love that. So I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. If you did, please like and subscribe and leave a comment, and I will see you again in your next reading. Okay, bye. Hi there, Pile 3. This is your reading. I'm going to put out your cards for you now. I'm going to start off with your tarot cards, and they're going to give you like a storyline about you and your soulmate. And then we're going to pick some other cards for like characteristics, and we have some like past life stuff and all kinds of stuff. So we'll get into depth about it. We're starting off with the Wheel of Fortune. Amazing. Oh, we have the Six of Cups, one of my favorite cards. We have the Two of Swords reversed. We have the Three of Cups. Wow. The 10 of Wands. And the last card is the Ace of Pentacles. Amazing. And then I have some other cards I'm just going to put underneath these cards. So we have, this is the Strength card. We have the Princess of Wands. It's like the Page of Wands. We have the Hierophant. We have the Four of Swords. Interesting. Oh, wow. And the Nine of Cups. You guys have a lot of cups. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, I love this. Okay, so we're going to be starting off with like where you are starting from. So it's kind of like starting with you, and then it moves in, you know, in a progression with your soulmate coming in. Okay, so we're starting off with the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is all about the universe bringing you, it's like destiny, kind of. The universe brings you stuff. The universe, you know, it brings you blessings, right? But I feel like the Wheel of Fortune card is kind of like unexpected. So there's some sort of an unexpected element, but I feel like life is like that anyway. Like life, you know, you can always like try to predict in your mind what's going to happen, but then life has its own way of doing it. But it does mean that, like, it does have the word fortune in it, which like to me means blessings. So I feel like the universe is really like taking care of this for you. Yeah, it's really good. This is a really, really good card to start your reading. So because it's in the first position, you might have felt like things are a little unexpected, but good things have been happening to you. So if like, that's kind of like the energy, like, wow, all of it, it could be changes, like big changes, but they're like really good, but kind of unexpected. And it's we have this Strength card underneath. So it's like connected to what you want and what you love, and like connected to your heart. And maybe you feel like you have the strength to like, maybe you've like found strength in your life with like maybe some changes that are happening, and it's made you like ready to move forward with them. So I feel like the universe is really like gonna bring you this person, or, you know, if the person's already in your life, that's like really good, like really like what your heart wants. This is almost like letting go of your fear to like, you know, go with like what your heart wants. And so, yeah, I feel like you're ready to do that, if that makes sense. Okay, and then we have this amazing card, which is the Six of Cups. And I love the Six of Cups. So there's two kids here, and they're like the one kid is giving the other kid a flower. So sweet. So this is a very sweet, innocent, like, so that's why I was thinking maybe your soulmate is already in your life, and somebody that you love being around. So if you don't know that they're your soulmate, they would be somebody who you feel like it's like really sweet, and they love you for you, and there's like a play energy. It's also a creative card, so there's all that kind of energy with this. And this is like, you know, could be like right now or in your very near future. And then we have this Princess of Wands. So this is like the Page of Wands. So this is like some sort of like new exciting idea. So it could be some like creative thing that you're doing with somebody, you know, that's new and fun. There's like this new and fun and excited energy, really sweet, really, really, really nice. So go for that. Keep going with that. And then it's really interesting because we have the Two of Swords reversed, and we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is like something official. So this would be like somebody or something, like an institution or a person who's kind of like has a lot of rules. The Hierophant is about like rules and regulations. So there could be something that maybe you have to stop communicating with your soulmate because of some kind of rules and regulations in the world. This could be like an institution or something like that. But then also it's reversed. So also you're going to be able to, like, that will end, luckily. And it's like for the best. The Hierophant is actually a good card in the end. Sometimes it's like a religious card too. But in the end, it's going to be fine. But you might feel like with this card and this card, this is sort of like, these are like fate. Kind of like fate is bigger than you kind of a thing. So there might be that like feeling like there's like a fate thing. So yeah, very, very interesting. Okay. So it's interesting because if you're not communicating with them, you will eventually communicate with them. And we have this Three of Cups. So this is like having fun, like going to a party. These people are at a party. So this could be going to a party with them, or it could be like just going out, hanging out with people that you love. But I think this is where you talk to them, because this is the Four of Swords. So to me, that would be like when you come together to talk to them again. So if you stopped communicating with them, like maybe they're just your friend, right? Or somebody you just really like, and then you stop communicating with them for some kind of thing one of you has to do that's, important, and then you come again together at like some kind of a party or something like that, some kind of a gathering with your friends, and you speak again. It's so nice. So that's really, really good. Yeah, and then we have this 10, okay, so we have the 10 of Wands, and we have the 9 of Cups. So the 10 of Wands is like finishing up. So finishing up something that you've been working really hard on. So like if you've been, at work, or if you're in school and you're kind of like coming to the end of it, like a graduation or a culmination, this is like the very end. So it might be hard work up to the very end, but it's ending. So this is good. Like you're going to be ready for the next thing. And it's the 9 of Cups underneath it, meaning that this is a good thing. This is like, this was part of your plan. This is like part of like your wishes and your happiness. So there's a lot of happiness with this coming to a culmination. So you guys could both be doing that. One or both of you are sort of in that process of this culmination that's happening. And then we have these amazing cards. This is the Ace of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. So this is like planting a new seed. So it's like you finish up this, whatever is culminating that you've been working on, and then you're going to plant a seed for something new to start growing. This is so good. And the 6 of Pentacles is like about, this is a success card. It says success. And there's some kind of balance. So I feel like, whatever communication that you had to stop, if you had to stop communicating, if there was some kind of barriers, that will all get worked out with this card. So in the future, you guys will come together and it will get balanced out with your soulmate. So I love that. I also love that in your reading, you have all of these Cups cards. So there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love and happiness. So I feel like it's worth it. If there are like a little bit of challenges or like obstacles along the way, or it feels like forces are sort of bigger than you. It's just like the love wins, it looks like, in the end. So that's always a good thing. That's so good. And I love that you're ending with Pentacles, which means like this is something concrete. So maybe before, like you enjoyed each other, but you never like had anything sort of like a relationship or something that could like be concrete. And then this is something real that happens in the future. Yeah, so I love that. So I think it's very, very positive. So let's pick some cards. These are romance angels. Let's pick some cards for your soulmate and see what you guys, some cards for your soulmate. We have one card, please, for pile 3's soulmate. Okay. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like maybe you guys are friends, but like definitely like this card is somebody making a romantic gesture. So what I think is maybe, in the past or, very, recent past or past, they could have like made romantic gestures, but maybe you didn't know, or you didn't think of them that way, or something like that, or they weren't very straightforward, or you guys weren't in a time in your life, that you were looking for that. But this card is saying that one of you will make the romantic gesture. So whichever, whether it's your soulmate or you, one of you is definitely going to, change that and make this into something real, something like a relationship, if that's what you're looking for. Okay, let's pick another card. I love that. Another card for pile 3's soulmate. Okay, getting to know each other. Cool. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, cool. So I feel like, take your time. It's okay. The more you get to know this person as a friend, if they're a friend right now, which they might be, that's great, because the better you get to know them, the deeper your bond will be. So whatever it is, whether it's just like somebody in, a friend or whatever it is, take your time, get to know them, because that's what's really important, is your bond. Your bond is what's gonna like hold you together in the future. I love that. Okay, so let's pick, these are past life cards. So I'm very curious to find out what your past life is like with this person, what your past life was like. So could we get a card for the past life? Trees. Okay, so your past life with this person had something to do with trees. So you could have lived around a lot of trees. You could have been kids. I'm getting the kids thing again. Then maybe you like to climb trees, or you had like a tree house. Yeah, something like that. Also getting like fairies. So you could have fairies like Ireland, places that they have fairies, because fairies love trees. There's something like that. Yeah, or somewhere else in the world where trees are very important, where there are big, beautiful trees. I love that. Kind of looks like a spiritual tree to me in that card. Okay, let's pick another one. Anything else about the past life of this person? These two people. Okay, I've got two cards. Biblical. Interesting. You know what's really interesting? It's like this one, the Hierophant, is often like a religious card. So you could have had in a past life you could have been religious, or you could have lived in biblical times, or you could have been religious. Yeah, any of those things. So that's really, really interesting. Okay, and then we have Egypt. So yeah, so you could have lived somewhere in Egypt, or Egypt could have been very important in your, I'm thinking like anywhere around, not just Egypt, but anywhere around Egypt. Or again, like, you know, in the biblical area. Interesting. Okay, so let's pull some Lenormand cards, and we're going to ask about the characteristics of your person, of your soulmate. Okay. Ooh, the mice. Okay, and one more card. Characteristics. Okay, and the child. Wow. Okay. So let's start with the child, and then we'll get to the mice. So the child. So it's interesting because, like with this card, this like fun, childlike, innocent, they have like an innocence about them. They're like young at heart. They have a young spirit. You might have known them when you were you might have known them when you were a child. You guys might have been like childhood friends. All of those things. So that's really good. Okay, and then the mice. So the mice is like a card of like worry or nervousness. So they might have something about them that is like a little like worried, or they could just be working on something really, really, really hard, and they're worried about that. So that could be just something that's going on in their life right now. That's probably what that is. Let's pick one more card for the characteristics of your person. So cool. Oh, that's a lot of cards. Okay, just one card, please, about the characteristics of pile 3's soulmate. One card, please. Okay. The birds. Okay. The birds is about talking and communicating. So this person might be a really good talker. They might just be chatty. Or you guys might like chatting together. Yeah, there's something, or they might like birds. They might have a thing, you know, they might really, really like some kind of bird. They might own a bird. They might like flying as well. There's something about flying, but normally the birds means like talkative or communication. So there's something about communication with this person as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna pull you a couple of cards from this deck about your relationship. So just some cards about you and your soulmate's relationship. What is it, or like your future relationship with your soulmate. Okay, ooh, Queen of Wands, I love this card. So the Queen of Wands is about like putting yourself out into the world, like sort of shining your light in the world, if that makes sense. So it could be like, if you're a creative person, it could be like putting yourself out there in the world creatively. Like, or, you know, if you're on social media or like on YouTube or in the performing arts, or actually anywhere where you have to put yourself out there. I think you guys are gonna do that. There's something about you guys being able to put yourselves out there. That's very cool. Either one or both of you. Like, it could be both of you, or it could be like one person does it and one person supports the other person in doing that. That's really cool. Okay, let's pick another one for your relationship. Okay, 10 of Swords. So this card is all about leaving behind the drama from the past, like letting go of it. I think we got this in pile 1 too. So it's like really like letting go of it. We have a 10 here as well. And this is like sort of being done with like a cycle of your life and being ready for the next one. I think one more for pile three's relationship. What is it like in the future? Okay, Prince of Swords, so cool. This is the card of ideas and communication. As I said before with the communication, there's a lot of communication here. So you guys might, you guys might have great communication. You might love talking. You might have like a lot of ideas together. You might, you know, have ideas that you want to put out into the world. I'll just pick one more card for that. Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Very cool. Okay. So I got the Six of Cups. That's the same card as this one with the two kids on it. Something about creating together that's going to be amazing for you in the future. Whatever that you guys, this like creative energy that you have with this person, you might be able to put it like out into the world. You might get recognition for that. This is a recognition card. This could be like fame, recognition. And you guys have so many great ideas together that you can just create. There's almost like this creating stuff together. It's very, very, it's like amazing. So I do feel like you guys are creative people. And if you're not creative people, there's something that you'll create together. This could even be like creating a family, creating kids, if you're looking for that. But there's something about ideas and communication and creativity, and then like making that happen in the world and getting recognition for that. So I hope that you like that. I hope that resonated for you. And if you did, please leave a like and subscribe and leave a comment. And I will see you again in the next reading. Okay, bye.